What's good, Banished Pile? We got Chris here. He's going to show us his Time Wizard 2019 Toss format deck, and this was like June 30th or something like that. So, what were we playing?
True King Dinos.
And what'd you end up going?
I finished X1. I think I got 7th. There was like 26 to 27 of us, I think.
Yeah, there was a few of us. All right, well, let's get to the deck profile.
So it was True King Dinos. So we played 3 of the only good one, the Agno Boy. I feel like the water one is just bad. It makes you play other bad cards. So fire one, I feel like it's just the only one you really need.
Lithosigum's banned, so...
Yeah, I would definitely play Litho if we had him, but we don't for this format, so... he needs to pop fire, so we kind of try to play some little tech options to kind of help facilitate. So we have the Kaiju, helps break boards going second, or just be a fire in hand to pop with the True King. Little Alo Boy, again, another fire, but also helps with your synchro plays. You kind of need him for this format. We don't have Scrap Raptor, so he's your main tuner. A lot of people forgot about him, so Misk for 1 caught a lot of people off guard, so I was able to get him out and go into nice synchro plays pretty often. Other one-ofs, we did the 1 quad. A couple of times I wish I had him at 2. He's nice to pop with the True King. Grabs you a pill so you can guarantee Conductor with the VFD. Kind of overkill, but you know, with all the Orchist and Crusadia and Salad going around, overkill never really is too bad. The 1 Giant Rex and the 1 Petite. 1 Petite's always correct. You never need 2. 1 Giant Rex comes in clutch. The reason I played this deck was we have 3 of Misk. I don't know if you have read it, but this card is crazy. So yeah, at 3 for this format, definitely had to go back and play some Dinos. Amazing, amazing card. 3 OV, and of course the 3 baby. Again, correct ratio, never change it. 3 and 1. Pank is at 3. I opted to play 2. It was fine. Came in clutch a lot going second. Definitely my round 4 going second. Game 2, just helping him. He helps a lot break some boards. And then double Conductor. 3's too many, 1's not enough. Always got to have the 2. The only hand trap I played, or really the only going second card, is Ash. Didn't feel like it was the most impactful. Sometimes it was okay, but it's another fire monster for the True King, so might as well have played it. So for spells, 2 pill. I was looking at some of my old lists from this format, and I was playing 3 with the double quad, which I thought was kind of silly, but there was definitely times I kind of wish I had it, and I couldn't quite get to it, so I had to improvise some plays, get to, kind of stall for a little bit, but yeah, amazing card. 3 dig, why not? There's no reason not to play 3. Grabs you Miss, grabs you OV, grabs you Baby. Ridiculous. 3 Diagram was the other reason I played this deck for this format. We don't have Lithosigum, but we do have 3 of these, so comboing these with Baby will literally make people scoop as soon as they see that resolve. So, absolutely ridiculous. 2 Lost World to go with the field spells. I really wanted to play 3, but I didn't want to go over 40. But Lost World is crazy. I've always said it is a very, very slept-on card. If your opponent doesn't read it, you're most likely winning that game, for sure. Nobody ever remembers that the token protects from targeting. So I stole a lot of games with just that. Terraforming was at 2, so played the 2.
What a world we were living in.
You know, that's what I'm saying. We had 3 instant fusion for this format. Crazy time to be alive back then, I guess.
Yeah, to summon Kaminari attack,
right? But yeah, no, self-explanatory, goes with the diagrams and the Lost Worlds, whatever you need at that moment. Again, what a time to be alive. We had 3 Call by the Grave. I actually didn't really use it that much that evening. I was very disappointed because I am a gigantic fan of the card. So getting to play it at 3, I was super excited. It came up maybe once or twice. I don't think I even used it to hit a hand trap. But it's whatever. I was happy to play 3. It was sweet. And then the last 40th card is the one in Succession. Reasons in the extra deck to explain why we play this. It's a searchable part of the combo for the VFD lock. Just a monster reborn, do a link arrow. So it helps you go and do some cool plays. And that is it for the main. Even 40 cards. I told Mr. Duel Radio here while we were building the deck before the tournament, do not let me go over 40. I didn't. It worked out pretty well. I lost to Guru, and it was mainly an Unknown Fiendus that he had in hand when I had tried to push through his board so I could resolve Pill, and he stopped it. So that was unfortunate, but happens. For the extra, we'll start with Synchros. For the Succession, we played the one Ib. She's unfortunately no longer around, but she's an amazing level 5 Synchro tuner that searches your Succession. So you might as well just play the one, grab it, free monster reborn. Another Synchro 5, Chambara. I can't tell you how many people just throughout the years of playing this deck that I have destroyed with simply this card. So many times I've gone for, well, I could definitely make VFD, or I can just make Conductor and Chambara and just win right now. So, huge fan of the card. Continuing with Synchros, I have 2 level 9s. They're necessary for some of the VFD lines. Trish, always tried and true, making good old True King of all calamities. Lets you banish a card from hand, grave, and field. You don't need to hit a card from each spot, so usually it's just a hand rip. But getting to rip a card out of their hand and then going into VFD never feels fair. So, amazing card. And then Cloud Castle. It lets you reborn a level 9 from grave, so you can do some cool plays where you like link into Hida with the True King. Make this with Ib and like an Oviraptor, and then just use your reborn to bring back your True King. Go into this, or use this to bring it back. It's just a lot of cool plays you can do with it. For XZs, we did the 1 Logia. I know a lot of people play 2. I am a much bigger fan of Dolka, even though I did that evening make Logia more often than Dolka. Round 1 started with True King or not True King, True Draco, and I am not a fan of that at all. So Logia being able to kind of stop their tribute summons was very helpful. 2 turn enders or game enders, kind of depending on what you're playing against. I have, Dweller and Baguska, just solid rank 4s. I'm a firm believer of, usually regardless of the format, if you can make Dweller, you should probably have it in your extra deck. I don't think I made it that evening actually, but always glad if I have it, or glad to have it if I need it. Then last 2 XZs, True King himself, auto win. We're always locking people in this stupid game of ours. So declare an attribute, everything in the hand or field becomes that attribute, and then they can't attack or activate effects. It's pretty crazy. And then the 1 Fortress, I think he lets you rip a card. Yeah, banish a card from your hand, so there's cool plays you can do to rip 2 with Trish. Always want to have it just for an extra rank 9, but again, hardly ever make it, because if you have it on board, have the 2 level 9s on board, you're going for VFD, and it's no reason you shouldn't win if you've locked successfully. And then we played a few links. 1 Penistag, just an absolutely crazy card with Conductor. One of my games was the easiest OTK with a Lost World token and Conductor under Penistag. Let me just hit you for 35, do piercing, and then send the rest of your field for 3-4K and kill you. So, super awesome card. Always have to play it with Conductor. Hida, I think it was one of the only Charmers out around that time. I don't remember which was the other one. I think there was maybe the water one. Don't quote me.
That one or the wind one, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. But you played this because, you play a few fires, so it gives you easy link plays. So you can use it to take, Ash from their grave, other cool stuff, go into another play like Unicorn, or I like it for salad matchups. I didn't play any salad that evening, which I'm sad about because I always felt like it was free, even though I think salad got, what, 3 of the top 4 at this event?
Yeah, I think it was that.
Ryan's over there giving me a thumbs down for saying salad is free. He's just lucky he didn't play me that night. Yeah. But yeah, you can take some of their stuff, make some nice level 4s. And then Unicorn, I did make, came in clutch a few times, and Phoenix and Unicorn, sorry. Made both of them. Both of them were very good. Just help you clear stuff, clear boards. The main bane of this deck's existence is back row, so having one, being able to go from one into another kind of helps just make sure your stuff is safe to go in and just kill them. For the side deck, 3 Cosmic was really helpful against True Draco, along with, I know, like game 2 and 3, I hit him with 3 evenly. Was a blowout. He did not see it coming. I think the dude kind of forgot about this card existing, especially in that format. So really glad I had the spot removal for back row. 3 Mind Control. Really solid card, especially in this deck. I mean, just getting anything out of the way so you can just hit for more damage helps. You don't even have to necessarily link off the monster or anything. Usually you can take that, use a Conductor to pop the monster you take if you need to so they don't get it back. Round 4 against our buddy Ethan, I had this Pankratops Baby and Diagram in hand with Duel, and it was pretty swift game there. Played 3 Lancia. Was afraid of a lot of Orcust, Thunder Dragon, stuff like that. So trying to just not die turn 1. And probably one of the other MVPs aside from evenly from the side deck was Duel. Just puts in work. Saw it in that same game, like I said, with Mind Control, Pank, Baby, and Diagram, and it just didn't feel fair. But the deck was awesome. Would definitely play it every other toss format. Probably wouldn't change too much. Like I said, maybe would mess around with the second Quatless, which sounds weird, but I like destroying that card. So
another weird tech choice that we were talking about, but Token Collector actually was in that
yes,
format.
I actually probably would have played. Token Collector with a 3rd Lost World if I remembered that it was legal, that format. Unfortunately, I did not realize that until like the next day. We were talking about it at work, and I was like, "Oh, dang, that was definitely a card, huh?" But yeah, otherwise, the deck ran pretty smooth. Like I said, I was really sad I couldn't resolve the call buys for more clutch plays, but I suppose that's probably a good thing that I didn't need them or need to rely on them. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing is 3 Arc. If that was legal during this time, I'd be a very happy man.
Maybe we'll get a toss or maybe we'll get a format where we have 3 Archosaur and 3 Mist.
Beginning of COVID format?
Yeah, right at the beginning.
What Sam won with, something like that.
Yeah.
That was, oof.
Maybe we'll get one of those. But until next time, thank you, Chris, for doing this for me, and we're signing off.